So ayun, hindi ako naniniwala na siya ang Bill Gates natin. Hindi, maling-mali. Pero, isa lang ang sigurado, siya ang Dado Banatao ng Pinas. Ngayon, punta tayo dito sa isang interview sa ABS-CBN na pinangungunahan ni Karen Dabil. Pakinggan natin.
Genius, but I did
So, ayaw niyang tawagin siyang genius, no? Kulit ni Karen Dabil eh.
good things. I think people are naturally talented in areas that they like to do.
Okay.
And I believe in the fact that if you like to do something, and you keep at it, generally you will be good at it. So I naturally like mathematics or
Naturally?
arithmetic and so on in the early days.
Tama yun, ulit-ulitin mo lang dahil magbubunga din yan. Ang problema, wag mong ulit-ulitin kung mali. Kaya dapat strong yung foundation mo. Tulad ng science, physics, mathematics.
Somehow I just love to work with numbers. And so, again, applying what I just said earlier, if you like to do something and you keep at it, at some point in time, you will be good at it.
Yeah.
I believe that that's what happened to me in the technical field. Even now, as an investor, while I'm not...
That na si Sir Dado. Pero una ko tong na-meet sa isang forum, sa isang university. Medyo bata pa siya tignan nun. Pero kailan ba ito? 3 years ago. Baka naman sa panahon.
Not practicing designs anymore. I do work with my companies and I scrutinize the designs of the...
So, for the record lang hindi na siya active sa paggawa ng bagong technology. Sa ngayon kasi, syempre, you're so accomplished that even your grandson, granddaughter, no, di na kailangan ng financial support dahil nandyan na yan syempre.
They do, but I'm now mostly an investor.
Yeah.
I still love to meddle with the engineer's designs. I ask questions.
Di nga siya active sa pag-update ng technology, pero isa siya sa panel na tumitingin, nagtatanong kung paano gumagana, so, 'di ba? Paano yung system, paano yung design, active siya doon sa part na yun. Hindi pa rin natatapos yung pag-contribute niya sa siyensya at teknolohiya.
It's simply because I love it.
Yeah. Now, just to fast track a bit, you took engineering in Mapua.
Yes.
And then you got a scholarship at Stanford.
Kaya pala, yung panahon kasi ng 1980s, 1970s, sa totoo lang, di pa sikat ang Mapua. Pero talagang nag-boom mula nung mga sunod-sunod na mga successful engineers yung graduate sa kanila. Kasi naalala ko, Piatti, mas kilala pa sila sa engineering kaysa sa Mapua nung araw.
Not really.
How did you get to Stanford then?
Di lang yan, di ba? Nag-bachelor siya sa Mapua, then kumuha siya ng master's degree sa Stanford. Ang lupit, di ka makakapasok ng Stanford nang wala kang entrance exam at saka evaluation. Ibang klase tong taong to.
I applied and I got accepted. And
Ayun, applied and I got accepted daw. So, kasi hindi naman laging pag nag-enroll ka or nag-apply ka sa university sa abroad, papasok agad. May evaluation yan at pumasa siya sa standard ng school na pinasukan niya, Stanford.
But how did you pay for it if you were
well,
on a
I
scholarship?
worked at Boeing before that.
Okay.
And I saved some money.
Amazing.
Actually, it was my girlfriend at that time. Who's my wife now.
Yeah. She invested well.
And we started dating, and then the usual discussion, are you saving money? No, I think you should, she said. So I did, and in fact, she was responsible in making sure that I kept up with the savings. That's what I spent at Stanford, my own money. While working at Boeing, I saved some money.
Now, how does one become an inventor? You know what I want to start?
Nagtrabaho muna siya sa isang airline company at siguro na isip-isip na ay boring. Hindi naman sa tinatamad na siya sa trabaho niya. Gusto niya lang mag-explore ng mga panibagong bagay. No? Definitely graduate na siya dito. Problem lang is nahanap niya yung career path. Kasi ang engineering hindi lang naman yan magiging empleyado ka, ba? May mga technology innovators na tinatawag. Yun, leaning towards innovation at curiosity of things. Ayan, meron tayong Diosdado Banatao na masasabi nating atin talaga.
Start with first is there are Filipino inventors,
Yeah,
and they're never really recognized.
That's right.
Yes, or their work, they're never credited really for their work.
So
Financially even.
So it's a good thing that you asked this. I think you're the first one asking me this question, this
Sorry sir, madami nang nagtatanong niyan.
thing about how come inventors. Frankly, I do not like to use the word invention or inventors.
Okay.
Oh, louder sir, louder. Innovation, hindi invention.
It does not mean much. Now, I'm not downplaying the geniuses out there creating inventions. What is more important to me is innovation. Innovation implies application of a concept, a theory, or the invention itself.
Application of concept and theory. So manggagaling lahat yan sa libro. Galing sa libro. I-apply mo. Naandyan na yung sangkap, ikaw na lang bubuo ng sarili mong recipe. Yun yung innovation. Naandyan na ang concept. Nasa sayo na lang kung paano mo gagamitin.
There are millions of inventions that never see the light of day being applied. Simply because it's a new idea and so it's invented. I prefer innovation simply because you think of applications right away. The implication of innovation is that it does solve things in a meaningful way for the people.
Oh, di man yung super duper napakalaki ng impact mo sa buong mundo nung innovation mo. Pero those small steps are leaning towards the contribution sa community, sa mankind. So ang ganda nung sinabi niya, ang ganda.
And so you create products or services through that innovation. And then you affect livelihood in a financial way, and then you create companies, and then the economy takes advantage of it. And for an engineer, in fact, there is nothing more satisfying than seeing somebody that you don't even know use your product. That is the highest of highs for an engineer. At least that's how I feel about things like that.
Oo, totoo. Napakasarap ng pakiramdam na makikita mo yung tao na ginagamit yung produkto mo. Pero, hindi ko naman naramdaman. So, malalaman natin dito kay Sir Dado.
That's done.
Okay, now let's do a rundown so our viewers will understand this, exactly the innovations that you've, in a way, started or improved. Okay, we prepared a graph.
May binabasa si Miss Karen. Ay, madam, ganda ng kilay mo dyan, ha?
Graphics of it. Direct, okay, let's start with this. The computer was already, okay, the calculator was already existing
At that time, yeah.
at that time. What year was this?
This was in 1975.
Good God, I was 4 years old.
That's right.
1975, 4 years old pa lang daw si Karen. So, batang-bata pa siya nung maibigay niya yung contribution niya sa modern industry. Pa talaga si Sir.
1975, you already innovated and made the first single-chip 16-bit microprocessor-based calculator. Which means what? Tell me, layman's terms.
Okay. This is a semiconductor chip. Okay. In graduate school, my curriculum that I would say created myself, because I was still interested in solid-state circuits and devices and.
Yun, isa pa yun sa kinaganda sa abroad, no? Hindi sa sinasabi kong hindi maganda yung curriculum natin sa Pinas, sa engineering. Pero kasi sa kanila napaka-isip ng curriculum nila. Ang nangyayari kasi sa atin sa Pilipinas, although concept-wise, nandyan general subjects, structured programs, tapos may board exam pa sa mga engineering. Doon kasi sa abroad, very specific. Kumbaga sa anong ulam, so sisig, adobo, meron silang specialization. Ganyan university sa abroad pag nag-aaral. Lalo na masteral.
Physics. But then I was also very interested in computer architecture or computer science. In those days, schools, even in the top schools, did a lot of merging of those two. But I somehow felt at that time that at some point in time, a lot of these computer designs will be in a little chip.
Okay.
So, now, let's.
Ang advance mag-isip, no? Iba talaga Pinoy. Yung specific part ng technology na yon or yung specific part ng concept, naisip niya na may patutunguhan. So, na-imagine niya agad.
Go back to your question, what is that?
Yeah.
Single 16-bit.
Yes, yes.
It is a combination of semiconductor chip design and a computer architecture on that chip.
Okay.
In other words, instead of changing the circuits every time there's a new feature
In a calculator.
in a calculator, what we did, what I did was that I used the principles of computer architecture so that you can just reprogram it.
Amazing.
In other words,
Ulit ni Miss Karen. Amazing. So, ito, in short, sa mga katulad nating mahilig sa technology dyan, ang gustong ipaliwanag ni Sir Dado, yung single chip processor kasi is programmable, no? Kasi dati, ang ginagawa is wala pang software. So, ang ginagawa nila, every mag-update or magdadagdag sila ng bagong feature, ginagalaw din nila yung hardware. So, para kang nagpapalit ng hardware kapag kailangan mo mag-update, kailangan mo magbago ng feature. Di ba? Ang daming masasayang na resources and time para lang magpalit ng feature at saka ng mag-upgrade ng software. So, ang ginawa niya is why not make it programmable para hindi ka na mapagod kakapalit ng hardware.
it's all software after that point in time. Now, I was able to do that because my first job, I was in a microprocessor group in my first company after graduate school, National Semiconductors.
The Bill Gates was already making the computer then in the 70s?
No,
not
not
yet.
yet.
80s.
Not yet.
Okay.
Apple, however, started to do some stuff. In fact, in the mid-70s to early 80s, there was this club in Silicon Valley called Homebrew Computer Club.
You were there?
I was a member, and Steve Jobs and
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Wozniak and a whole bunch of other guys. We were just playing around with
So, pareho sila ng club kasi kapag sinabing club sa Silicon Valley, hindi yan yung hindi yan yung may nang mga nagsasayaw o nagiinuman, mga maingay. Pag sinabing club sa Silicon Valley, there is a group of people, mga innovators, technicians, engineers, no, na magsasama-sama sa iisang lugar and then sharing ideas with each other. So basically talaga nakausap niya sila Steve Jobs.
computers.
Are you
And
serious?
some of us were
You
putting together things.
So you knew Steve Jobs?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
In the early days, we were all fooling around with computers and software and so on, realizing that we were now able to pack enough complexity on a chip to make it a true computer.
Okay.
And that was enabled by semiconductor
Yes.
itself.
Okay. All right. I'll run this. Okay.
Itong first window graphics accelerator, ako, magkano kaya ito nung panahon? Kasi sa ngayon, napakamamahal na ng CPU. So, kung itra-track back in time pala natin, yung history ng ating mga pinakamamahal na GPU sa computer, maililink natin kay Sir Dado, sa kanya nang galing ang concept. At hindi lang concept, palagay dito first Windows graphics accelerator chip. So, hindi lang siya concept, kundi nandiyan na yung produkto.
Really, all of this now is related to the personal computer.
Right.
All right. We have a personal computer right here. This is an Acer. Not modern, actually. This is an Acer.
O, ikaw ha, Madam Karen ha. Simpleng sponsorship, baka naman.
Now tell me where Dado Banatao is in this computer.
Those chips were connected in a way where the functionality is that it should work
Yeah.
through the architecture.
Yeah.
Okay. Follow the traces of the board. These are copper traces of
Yes,
that board.
yes.
Now, understanding that this is probably I would guess, at least 8 layers
Yeah.
packed into that board. There are copper wires in each layer,
Yeah.
and then the laminate, and then another
Yes.
set.
Ang kulit ni Miss Karen. Yeah. Yes.
But if you have a schematic and look at that schematic,
Yun. Schematic. Guys, ito pa ha. Pag complex na ang isang system, kailangan mo ng tinatawag na schematic diagram. So, meron kang mga block diagram dyan. A block, Depende sa kung anong block diagram yung susundin mo. Tapos may mga connections doon, mga linya. Ito, mula dito sa component na ito, pupunta doon sa component na yon. Yun yung tinutukoy ni Sir Dado na schematic diagram. Kasi kailangan mong masundan kung saan pupunta ito, kung saan pupunta yon.
There is this lines that interconnect all those chips. We call those when they carry data or a group of signals, we call them bus.
Bus. Okay. Now, is
So
it because
the
of
chips
your...
and
So parang yung bus, in layman's term, para siyang pipes. Kumbaga sa tubig natin, mga linya ka, no? O kaya naman electrical wiring. Makikita nyo sa bahay nyo, may mga linya.
and the buses designed in a architectural way that processes code like instructions,
Yeah.
defines the computer.
Now, is it because of your innovation that computers are smaller? Because of the design?
Yeah, the very first PC that was designed by IBM, we called that the PCXT. It didn't even have a massive storage at that time, but I looked at that, and there were, oh gosh, close to, I would say, 150 chips in there.
Yeah. Too many.
Yeah, it's hot and a
Yes.
lot, and I would say it was a little bit cluttered in the way they designed it. Yeah, I opened it, I read the hardware and software reference manuals, and I just thought, all right, I can redesign this to be a lot simpler with a few chips.
Oh my gosh.
Ang tinutukoy ni Sir Dado is already meron na daw na product ito si IBM. No, nakita niya ay 100 ito. Ginawa niya, naisip niya, pagkabasa niya ng manual, pero tiningnan niya rin yung board, no? After nun, naisip niya na ay mukhang may mas aayos pa ito, no? From 150 components down to 3. Ganun katindi.
So out of the 150 or so, I designed 5 chips.
Sorry. 5 chips pala.
Okay.
And then the Intel processor was there. So with my 5 chips, that's the entire PC. Of course,
From 150 chips to 5 chips. Oh my gosh.
but we gave all the specs, and we have a lot of IP or intellectual property. We have patents on those things.
So,
Because we started it.
yes, every single, is this right to say, every single personal computer that uses your invention, innovation, you have royalties to it until today?
No,
Not anymore.
not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lapsed after 17 years. Yeah.
But how do you feel?
Hindi na siya kakakuha ng royalties. Pero syempre, yung technology nandun pa rin. Ang hindi lang nangyayari is kapag may profit ng technology ngayon na nanggaling sa kanya is hindi niya na makukuha, hindi niya na ma-enjoy dahil nga nag-lapse na yung 17 years IP para dun sa kanyang technology. No? Meron kasi expiration ng invention. So, pag nag-develop ka or nag-invent ka ng something, hindi yan forever mong gagatasan.